Are you thinking about making a move to Greensboro, North Carolina? I am here today to take you on a tour of Starmount Forest. I'm a realtor. I live here. I love it here. I want you to visit, and I want you to love it here as much as I do. Now today I'm going to be taking on a tour of Starmount Forest. If you saw last week's video, you'll see where it's located in Greensboro, and today I want to take you all around and show you what's around this sweet little neighborhood. So don't like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on notifications, because each week I'm going to be taking you on a tour, a little adventure, and I wouldn't want you to miss out. You ready? Let's go. Okay, so Starmount Forest is located right in Greensboro. If you watch my last video, it gives you a bird's eye tour of looking at it on a map, which is super helpful, I feel like, for me, just so I know where everything's located. But today I wanted to walk you around and just show you what the houses look like around here, and then drive. I'm gonna have to hop in my car. It's not that far. I mean, I could walk it, but just for ease, I'm gonna hop in my car and then show you what's close by, because there's a lot to offer. And I think one of the things that I love so much about this neighborhood is it's centrally located. Like, you can be everywhere in 10 to 15 minutes. And I love that I'm close to downtown in this neighborhood. I love that I can get to shops close by, and there's just so much that it has to offer. And that's what I like most about it. The second thing that I like, there's so many. Another thing that I like is that they're older homes. And so this neighborhood kind of has three pockets, but really it's all one neighborhood, but it's kind of three pockets. Let me show you my most favorite house in the neighborhood. It's right over there. His landscaping is amazing. Let me get up closer to it. But so this neighborhood kind of has three pockets. So it's kind of split by Holden. You can go back and see it in the other video. And that's kind of the newer side, which it's not, part of it's newer like in the 80s newer. And then another part of it is like 50s and 60s, maybe some 70s. But let me come over and let me show you this house, because you really do need to see this. I really wish. I think my favorite part is the chimney up top. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Let's like pan it so you can see what the neighborhood like. So this is Madison. Madison's kind of like the main road, and you can see that they've got sidewalks. And I love that they have sidewalks here. There's people walking. There's always people walking in the neighborhood. It's a good mixture of both older people, like empty nesters, kids. It's a good mixture of all. So that makes it nice, but everyone's always walking. Walking their kids. The kids are out on bicycles or trikes or whatever they have. And but I tell you what else I like are all the trees. So what makes them so great here is they keep your house cool in the summer. It does absolutely 100% help in keeping your house cooler. Now the downfall, you have to be prepared, is in the fall you are going to need to get the leaves up. So either you can pay somebody to do it, or what we do is we just blow it onto the grass and then mulch it and bag it. But you can here just blow the leaves out to the road, and then they come and they suck it up. They have a machine that sucks it up. It's magic. So let me spin it back around and just show you like what the houses look like. Okay, I thought I would walk you down a little bit just so you can see where the neighborhood changes. So Starmount Forest has this section, which is the old Starmount Forest. You have the newer section, which is kind of new and older, but those are still newer, both being in like 50s, 60s, 70s, or like the 90s. But then here you've got Wedgewood that's up here, and that's a newer neighborhood. So it's still part of the neighborhood. You're literally only going one block, and then you're gonna have houses from like the 80s and the 90s. So you've got much older homes from the 30s here, 30s to the 50s, and then you're gonna have the much newer ones. So the newer ones they're bigger houses, they more likely have garages, where this section, they're all older, right? They're all different, they're very quaint, a lot of Cape Cods, a lot of brick ranches. Most of them have been updated because, you know, they're 70, 80 years old. So, you know, it just depends on what you're looking for. The older homes tend to not have garages. A lot of people build them or build something. Hi. So, people walking. So that's just something to keep in mind in what you're looking for. You know, we don't have terrible winters here. You don't need to park in a garage. We built a garage, but my car doesn't go in there. My husband's do. So my bike does. So yeah, so we're right around the corner, and then I can show you, if I walk faster, I can get us there. Then I can show you what that part of what Wedgewood looks like. So you can get an idea of what that looks like, and then I'll take you over to the other side and show you what those houses look like. We'll say that this neighborhood is great for walking. It's safe. It's safe for the kids to go out and go out on their own. There's not sidewalks on every street. It's really only on Madison, but it's not much of a cut-through neighborhood. You are in close proximity, like I said, if you stick to the end to Friendly, and those are newer. I mean, so that you've got that shopping center there that people sometimes cut through here, but it's not really bad. I don't think. So I want to talk to you about that. I want to talk to you about the churches and the schools and the parks. So we've got all these things that are close by, and which makes it great. It's what makes this neighborhood so great. And it's close to downtown. It's close to the airport. You can be at the airport in 15 minutes. You can be downtown in 7. And so there's everything so close. And I like that everything's close and that you're not having to drive forever. But that's just me. You may not want to be so close to town. But I think this neighborhood is great in the sense that everyone takes care of their houses. We do not have an HOA here. So you have to rely on people taking care of their houses. So, and this is where the newer section will start. And I mean, you can tell that's different than what we've been seeing before. So it may be easier if I drive through and show you the neighborhoods. Sections. It's still one neighborhood, but I'm going to show you the different sections of the neighborhood, and then I'm going to take you to the elementary school, which is right here. I mean, again, I could walk, but let's just teleport you there. Okay, let's go check out the other sections. Okay, so we just checked out Wedgewood, which you could tell they are much newer homes and larger homes. And now we're on the other side of Holden and the newer section, which would be like the 70s. So let me give you a shot of like what these houses look like. So they're a little bit older, like the 70s, but still a cute neighborhood. So, I'm gonna go take you over to the third little section of the neighborhood to show you. Those are the newest homes as well, being in the 90s. And it's right next to the next stop, which is another great reason that you should check out this neighborhood. you got a good feel of the neighborhood that we just drove through. And that's going to lead us into this section of what makes this neighborhood of Starmount Forest so great. We're on a golf course. So this section of Starmount Forest is on the golf course. So if you are looking to have swim and tennis or play golf, that's what we have right here. Hopefully he doesn't drive and hit us. He didn't. So right next to Starmount Forest, depending on where you are and which section, you've got this gorgeous facility here at Starmount Forest Country Club. It's been here since 1931, I think is the age. So it has been a well-established, a long time existing country club. So I'll go drive you by the facilities, do a quick drive-by and give you a glimpse of it. Okay, let's go. So, Starmount Forest right behind me. They've got an awesome pool set up here. If you want to do just a social membership, it is just swim and tennis. So that's a much more affordable option if you're not into golf. And also, if you don't want to go here, we have Hamilton Lakes, which is right around the corner too. So that may be another option if you're not looking to join a golf course. So next, I'm gonna go show you the school. Okay, let's go check that out. Now this stop really is a 2-for-1. Right behind me is Sternberger Elementary School. It is right in the middle of Starmount Forest. So if you want your kids to get some energy out, they can walk or ride their bikes to school. If you're my child, you ride your skateboard. That's what he did for years. And so it is right here. If you live on the other side, they have a crosswalk and they have lights where they can cross the street safely. But it is so nice having it right here. It's not the best angle because we're on kind of the back side of the school. But I wanted to show you what also was behind me is Christ United Methodist Church. So if church is something that you're interested in doing, that's also right here in the neighborhood. So there are 3 different churches here within a 2 to 3 mile radius of Starmount. So you've got First Lutheran Church on Friendly, you have this here, Christ United Methodist Church, and then off of Market you've got Starmount Pres. Now I know Christ United and Starmount Presbyterian Church both have Mother Morning Out. So if you've got small children and are looking for daycare in the morning, it's from, I think, 9 to 1. So both good options of something that you're looking for either for church, lots of choices in churches, and then maybe daycare as well. Okay, so I was gonna go drive you by the park real quick and show you the playground at the Arboretum that your kids could play at, and then if you stick around today, and we're almost there, we've hung in this far, I'll drive you by and let you see the premier shopping. Okay, let's go check out the park. Right behind me, we are at Lindley Park, and right over there, still attached, is the Arboretum. Go back and check out the video I did on that before, but right here, if you cross over the street, you're in Starmount. So let's go check out the facilities here of the playground for your kiddos to come and play. You've got basketball courts right there, baseball's over there. But yeah, look how awesome this is. There's 2 different sections. There's this one, and then the one over there in the shade. It's got a park bench. Somebody having a picnic over there. But these are definitely great facilities that are right there at Starmount, right here at your fingertips. Okay, let's go check out the shop. You have made it to the final stop on our tour of Starmount, and that is Friendly Center. This is an awesome shopping experience up here. So many shops, so many like local stores and chain stores, and we've got not one, but 2 grocery stores. We have both Harris Teeter and Whole Foods up here. We have O2 Fitness. It's a new gym they built it right before, I think, COVID. So it's been around for just about 2 years. And we also have a movie theater here. So many shops, so many things just right here next to Starmount. And let me just give you a quick span of what it looks like. And this outdoor space here is amazing because, I mean, who doesn't want to come out here and hang out? Get some Ben & Jerry's. So I'm gonna go take you a quick tour and show you all the shops that are here and just give you a little drive-by. But I wanna thank you for coming along on this little adventure today because I love this sweet neighborhood of Starmount, and I think it has a lot to offer, both with, you have old houses, you have new houses, you have a country club, you've got access to parks, you've got close proximity to all the shops and stores here, and you've got school. You have a school right in the neighborhood, and 3 churches, all within a couple miles. So I think it's definitely one you should keep on your radar. And I appreciate you coming, and I'll see you next time. Bye.